These are not the tales of heroes. These are tales of reavers and cutpurses, of heathen slayers and tight-lipped warlocks guarding long-dead secrets. These are tales of gold and glory won with sorcery and sword, where a moment's hesitation is all that separates the victorious from the dead. These are tales from the fallen empire, an age when chaos seethed in the shadows and dragons began to stir in their ages-long sleep. These are tales of high adventure. These are mighty deeds.
Hello. Who wants to do the intro?
You do the intro, Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mighty Deeds, a podcast of high adventure. I am Michael, playing Albert, and joining me around the table are...
The orphan maker, known as Nigel, the cleric.
Luke, you can't just point to me and then point to him, man. Luke, playing Abramovich the Barbarian.
Carl, playing Arena, the Sentinel.
And my name is Glenn. I'll be your judge for this session. So, right out of high school, after I spent a year on the road with this ministry, I went to a training camp in Ohio to learn how to be a recording engineer and sound man. And I don't know, it was like 4 months of intensive training.
Would that be sound man school?
Yeah, it was kind of they called it a recording engineering school. I don't like to overstate the case. And after that, I worked in the recording industry. I worked in the advertising industry. I worked in studios. I produced albums, did all this stuff. So you would think that the technical demands of recording a simple actual play podcast would be well within my scope of abilities. And yet last time on Mighty Deeds, I erased the entire session that we played by not properly shutting down the recording device. Apparently you can't just unplug it like you would a phone or anything else. You have to press the shutdown button and hold it down, and then it saves the data. So we're briefly going to go over what y'all missed on last time's Mighty Deeds. First of all, they were at the mouth of Stonehell Dungeon, and the adventurers came out of the dungeon, and it was still cold. Spring had not broken through yet. It was nighttime. Hold on.
No, I'm just saying that you could probably edit this all into one episode. You're telling the entire thing.
Yeah, apparently this is the episode of Mighty Deeds where we all just tell our life stories in a short summary. Who wants to go next?
Well, we fought wolves on the way to...
Yes, we did. We fought wolves on the way back to Zelkor's Ferry.
That's right. And one of the wolves was decapitated by...
Abramovich the Barbarian.
Oh, yes, and quite an animal.
And then I got a pauldron, which is very cool.
Yes, it looks very cool that you had made while I was resting because I was spell burned down to 3 points in all my physicals.
Before that happened, when
we were talking about getting enchanting that or getting some enchanted gear, right?
Yes.
Something like that, yeah.
So before that happened, when they first came out of the dungeon, they noticed a star in the sky that they didn't expect to be there. This bright star in the northern sky and the aurora borealis showing over the mountains. They were attacked by those wolves. The wolves had a strange kind of brand on their foreheads, like a 5-pointed star with elongated. And then Abramovich took one of their heads and pelts to become his new shoulder decoration thing.
It's tight.
Also, I think Carl noticed that the wolves were behaving strangely. They were just like straight up killing people. They weren't like...
It was Abramovich.
Someone noticed it.
Yeah.
And I believe it was Abramovich.
Yeah. That they were behaving strangely and that they weren't, trying to get people like for food or anything. They were just killing people and moving on to the next person. But eventually you guys made it to...
The people they were killing were 0 level slaves that we had rescued from the orcs in the previous adventure. So we were trying to get them back to Zelkor's Ferry.
Right. So eventually you made it back to Zelkor's Ferry, which was acting like a town under siege. The doors were locked up. They had put a bunch of stakes and spikes.
We arrived there 15 people later?
Yeah, something like that. You lost your fair share of prisoners to the wolf attack. But they say that these wolves have been all around the town and that, people are getting nervous and supplies are running low because the winter hasn't broken. And so they're waiting for a new boat to come up from town. So you guys got in there, you got your the people you'd rescued were getting help and getting healing and all this kind of stuff. You guys went to talk to Miracle Max. I don't remember what you initially went to talk to him about, but you found out that he knew all about this new character that was in town, a cleric of Loptir, the Lord of the Flame, named Brother...
I had it written down somewhere.
Beatrice.
No, it starts with a C. It's Clement.
Yeah.
Bishop Clement. So,
Clementine.
and it became clear that these guys are related to the priest that sent you on your first quest out of Barovia, and that these guys are very much
I don't remember that.
the red woman from Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
Not
Yeah.
Barovia.
Out of
Out
Barovia.
of
Once you
Barovia.
left
Oh,
Barovia,
okay,
you went to
sorry.
Edge Hill on your first
It
I
quest.
was like, we didn't talk to her in Barovia.
No.
Yeah, then we fought the red
In
cat.
Edge
She
Hill.
gave us the flame gift.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
So
edit
she-
that out.
Murdered
She's
a
part of
god.
that. She's part of that same cult.
Don't worry, he'll find that in everything.
Religion, cult, religion.
Well,
Same thing.
yes,
I mean,
group.
tomato, really.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
And it seemed like old Miracle Max was a little afraid of them.
Yes.
You know,
well, he was
because
a necromancer, but
he's
he
like
was
a
he
necromancer.
was a
Yeah,
necromancer.
we told him about those bodies and he deflected hard.
Yeah. He's like, I don't need body parts from dead people. What would I do with those?
Bad
Well,
necromancy,
well,
which he
he's
doesn't
like,
do.
Yeah, he was like, "Those bat feet? No, I don't do that kind of necromancy." We're like, "What kind of necromancy is not using their bodies?" It's
And he-
literally in the name.
And he like cuts his eyes over to Bishop Clement, and he's like, I only heal people and stuff.
It's like in steamed cans. Like he opens the door to his house and there are all these, dead bodies in the bag, and it's like, good lord, what is that?
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
At all. Sorry.
Okay, never mind. It's a Simpsons
Okay.
reference, but okay.
So you guys made provisions for the people
Yes.
to try to get to town, but the town, but Zelkor's ferry is running low on food and all this stuff, and Bishop Clement's sidekick recited the prophecy of
About
the
killing
Fimble.
elves.
The Fimble Winter,
Yes.
the time of trouble, the Axe Age, a Wolf Age, and that whole prophecy from The Witcher / the Prose Edda, talking about the coming Great Frost. And so, even though you guys had told me that you were planning on heading back to Barovia, you were like, let's go find out what's going on with this Great Frost. Let's go north. Now,
Because we're the worst.
backing up, when you were still in Kobold Corners, you had a conversation with Spazlatrash, the leader of Kobold Corners.
Of course.
And
We
you
love Spazlatrash.
and you were asking him about this other white dragon wormling.
Oh.
He said, well, it was several months ago. Oh no, he was more over the top. Yeah, several months ago. At that time, a wizard came to Kobold Corners, and he was called Skal of the Everfrost, and he was very, very scary. He wore a robe, and he wore a hood, but if you look in the torchlight at the right angle, his face was almost like a skull at that time.
Wait, what was his name again?
Skal,
I've noticed some kind of
S-K-A-L,
theme here then.
Skal of the Everfrost. And he said he wanted to buy one or both of our dragons at this time. And we were like, no thank you, they're precious to us. And then, you will never ever believe what that scoundrel did at that time. He spellburned and cast sleep on us. And because he spellburned it so much, many of us, in fact all of us, fell to sleep at that time. And then when we woke up, the cage was broken open, and we thought he had gotten both dragons at that time. But he actually only got Chardalin, the dragon, and the other dragon, which we've just been calling the dragon in your language, she had hidden somewhere and was not found and was perfectly safe. And so we got her back. But we think that this Skull of the
Ator.
Everflame.
Everfrost.
Skalator?
Yeah, he had like purple skin, and he was like very, very buff at this time, and he wore no shirt, and he was very, very buff.
Have you ever seen that meme where it's just that running across and he's like,
Yeah, seems about right.
Okay. So, don't know what you're talking about at that time. It's Skull with an umlaut over the A.
Of the Everfrost.
Completely legally distinct, much like the iBeast.
Okay, and
separate entities.
we do not know what happened to Calcrix after that.
To who?
Calcrix, the dragon. The
Caltrix?
Calcrix.
Calcrits.
Calcryx. Calcrix.
I guess we've just repressed
I'm
him
trying to figure out the name here.
I'm telling you, but since you're not writing it down, what difference does it make?
CRYX.
Yes,
Our
Calcryx.
scholar
I'm about to
Yes,
say,
yes.
I know who butters my bread over here.
busy writing his little heart out.
So,
What a good taking notes. Look at him over there. Look at him go.
so you asked around in Zelkor's Ferry
Right.
if anybody knew anything about this guy, and they did. What's his name? Odo, the guy who runs the Bristleback Inn, remembered this guy coming through and taking the ferry across the Reich and just heading north, possibly toward Dugan's Pass. So,
Dugan's Pass, you say?
Yes.
Near.
so you guys were like, oh, well, there's something going on with some kind of prophecy about winter, and we feel like the DM is railroading us in this direction anyway, so let's just head north and see what we can find.
I don't remember, but did that prophecy have anything to do with the dawn?
No, there was no mention of the dawn.
Dawn?
You can't make inside jokes because people won't. Yeah,
We missed a lot of Dawn jokes,
yeah. There were a lot of dawn jokes, and then
but she died back at the.
so you guys headed north, and at the entrance of Dugan's
I
Pass.
feel like you left out a lot of really important stuff.
Go ahead.
Like, we built up the town. We were
Oh yeah,
buying
yeah. You guys were
stuff.
investing in the town.
I have a whole nother town being built by dwarves.
Yes, you were going to have a
Kind of
dwarven
important.
smithy built.
I had a home for us being built. I spent like I had a settlement thing, a household being built
Right,
on
like
the
a
waterfront.
place for you guys to live in. What were you building, Carl?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I had
Literally.
decided,
Oh, I was hanging out with Max and we were investigating and
Yeah,
studying
yeah.
the star and stuff.
I had decided against investing in this.
Okay, so when you're saying I left out important stuff, you mean important to you?
Yeah.
It's all that
Important
matters,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, stuff that you had done. So then you guys headed north.
I'm not playing this game for the fans.
We're not recording it for
To
them.
avernus with our fans.
Right.
We're recording it. We're just not delivering it to them.
Ouch! Hold on, let me pause the podcast while I get this dagger out of my back. Hold on just a second.
Hey,
Ah!
the
Oh!
dagger's not in your back. The dagger's in your front.
Super glue that closed and let's keep right on going.
Don't worry, the fans will never hear this.
By the way, when Luke cut his finger
Yes.
and was at the emergency room, they asked him, "Do you
Super
want
glue.
us to close it up with stitches
Yes,
or with
glue.
medical super glue?"
Uh-huh.
Well,
You know the difference between medical super glue and like hardware store super
The
glue?
word medical.
About $60 a bottle.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
it is.
anyway, you guys went north and you came to this bizarre settlement of winter gnomes, of northern gnomes.
Yes.
Which is like this
It was a
walled.
gnome dome.
It was a walled town,
A dome
and then
dome.
it had a magical dome over it, looking remarkably like a little snow globe.
Mhm.
Right?
Was it like a chrome gnome?
There was
dome?
no chrome in the gnome's
It was
dome.
just a gnome dome.
Gnome
Over
dome?
their home.
It was a gnome dome.
yeah.
That was their home.
A gnome dome over their home.
Gnome dome.
Yeah, gnome dome.
I feel
There
like
was
there
no
was some
chrome.
chrome on this gnome dome over their home.
I believe that
No
there was
chrome.
no chrome. I
It was
believe
not.
it was
So you guys
gnome.
went in there.
You'll be at the gnome dome.
Okay, and
That one's
you guys
not-
went in. You met the
We met
Mother Urla.
The Urla.
Mother Urla, who is the
Almost got-
stew mistress.
She almost got hers.
Uh,
Shlemiel the boy with his dog. With Shlemiel with his dog.
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah. Outside the town, you met Schlemiel and you rescued him because that was written into the adventure, but nothing really came to that. You went inside. You were welcomed by the gnomes of Krinnleton.
The gnomes of the
Krinnleton.
dome.
Krinnleton.
You said it 15 million ways. I looked it up, and you got written. It's Krinnleton.
Krinnleton. And you ended up in the common house there, and you met stew mistress Mother Erla.
Yes.
And she recognized the mark on your wolf pelt, on the forehead of this wolf pelt.
She did now.
Okay.
And she said that this is the symbol of Stormspike. It is a mountain out, like, okay, so you guys are entering a mountain range, right? But then out beyond the mountain range, this is the spine of the world, or whatever you call it, from different sides. But once you get through there, way out, there's this legend, way out in the northern wastes, out in the glacier somewhere, there's this single black mountain that rises out of the ice. And they call it Stormspike, and it's supposed to be all kinds of evil. The devil of the ice lives there. And like this symbol is like his swastika. And it hasn't been seen this far south in 100 generations.
Not exactly the best relation.
Really feel like you could have used a different analogy.
He's a bad guy.
Is the swastika really necessary?
Yeah.
Okay, this is his bald eagle.
So-
This is his...
Oh, yeah.
I have a question.
I'm fine with you being like, this is his American flag. Represent, I mean, easily notable. Like, you know it means something, but you don't know if it's good or bad yet. And, you know, it's just... You know what it's there for.
Is this a swastika
Are we the
before
baddies?
the Germans appropriated it?
This
or
is
after?
the skull.
like,
Okay,
that's fair.
this is
Yeah.
no. This is the skull on the hat of the SS troopers. Okay, that's what this is. This is the symbol of Storm.
I'm not sure they know
Stormspike.
they're the baddies yet, though.
Perhaps we should just explain it to him.
So anyway, she recognized that and told you about Stormspike. And being a northern barbarian, that your people were pulled into Ravenloft from the far north. Maybe you vaguely heard something, you know, out there somewhere about
Does she
this.
know about Skull Ator?
Yes, there were people in town who did know about Skulator, and oh, now you got me doing it. Skull, S-K-A.
Listen, that's his, like, his lightning and thunder. You know what they say?
Or like-
It's like, that's his thing.
Or like- or like,
Anyone who says his name, that's what you hear.
Or like Frau Bluka, you hear the horses. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
that's his name.
you hear this laughter in the distance. Great. I'm glad I'm really building up this villain for a big,
Yeah, it's gonna be
memorable confrontation
I
later.
mean, you know it's not going to be. We're going to go in there and do something
Thanks, Jason.
ridiculous, and then you're going to be like,
He's gonna have
well, I didn't expect that.
Thanks, man.
It's really hard to take this campaign seriously when we literally just encountered the Chrome Gnome Dome.
You guys made it to Chrome Gnome Dome. It's just
It's
supposed
a giant snow globe, man.
It's
How
just
are we
supposed
supposed
to
to take
be-
that seriously?
Listeners, I want you to know that we're striving for more serious moments. If you feel like we're too funny, I'm striving for those impactful moments. But apparently not with Skull.
Okay, so
Apparently not with Skull. Yeah.
Ator. But listeners, we need you to hit the like if you want funny, hit the dislike if you want more serious, more.
I didn't have a sidekick named Evil Sandy.
Oh, guys.
So anyway.
If you want us to go back to the Michael Curtis adventure, don't watch. If you're
Oh,
part of
God.
the population that wants us to keep doing the Chrome Gnome Dome, keep watching.
Okay.
That way we'll know, because about 100 people are going to watch this. And then they'll
Like,
have to-
follow, and subscribe.
Yeah.
We could really use more reviews. That's where you actually go in on iTunes and write a little review. It is
If anybody has 5 seconds to put a little poop emoji in a comment square, we'd be very happy.
Yeah, even that will help. Just put I poop emoji myself when I heard episode 7, something. So anyway,
Oh, it
you
has
guys,
to have good connotation.
Yeah.
I
Does
misunderstood
it,
the context of this conversation.
I think the poop emoji gets the message across regardless of context, really.
Fair. Emojis.
so you guys
That's the point of emojis.
were in this town.
Yeah.
You were talking to all these people when the town was dramatically attacked.
Yes, it were.
I thought it was while we were asleep.
sleeping.
It was when we were sleeping.
Yeah.
And you guys come running out, and the town is being attacked by like these toy soldiers that are like life size. So you
And they're-
guys had go ahead.
Aren't they made by the guy who protects the place, whose name is?
Father Frost. You didn't know that at the time, but you had met Hourglass Ned, and you decided to go to Hourglass Ned's shop and see if you could help him. And he was being attacked by one of these things. Some of them attacked you in your room, and you killed
We
those.
heard of him. We had not met him until we got there.
Maybe that's what it was. And so you guys,
Someone else had told us about him.
you guys went running to Hourglass Ned's shop, and you met him, and he talks exactly like this. And you guys rescued him. You found out these things had bombs in them. And when you defeated them, they would blow up and not only hurt the people around them, but they were weakening the dome that protects the city. Okay?
Yeah.
So, you guys
Defeated them.
defeated them. You talked to Hourglass Ned. It mentioned in the adventure description that Hourglass Ned was standing on something that looked like a unfinished rocket sled, and the whole adventure went down a rocket sled path for about
You
30
can railroad
minutes.
us into this. You can derail it anytime.
Apparently, because Jason's fixation on the
Call us
rocket sled.
right now.
Yeah, man, let's take the rocket sled. You know.
It's
Yeah.
our job to derail trains.
So Jason was like, well, how long will so anyway, Hourglass Ned told you that Father Frost had this workshop up in the mountains somewhere, and he'd
Yes.
go up there sometimes. But he's been missing for like a month and a half now. He went, he hasn't come back, and Hourglass Ned is sort of his sidekick. And then now with this attack, they don't know what's going on. What's happened to the town's protector? He's the one who built the dome. What's going on? And so you guys volunteered to head north and go find out what has happened to Father Frost.
Yes,
And
because-
Jason asked, how long will it take us to get there by Axebeak? And I was like, about a day. And he was like, how long would it take us to get there by rocket sled? And I was like, the rest of your life. And so that was how I finally shut that down. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that didn't shut it down at all. I don't know if you thought that was
that
happening.
really opened up the opportunity for us.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was gonna say that you left out the part where he gave us that nice map.
Go ahead.
So I was saying that he had made this nice map for us of a place that he's never been to,
Uh-huh.
and that we were just gonna hope and pray that it was right.
Yeah. So the joke was that Sully pointed out there's like no landmarks on the map. It just has a dotted line going from the town through the mountains to a little hole in the. But I mean, there's like 3 mountains on the left and 2 mountains on the right. It
Do
kind
you
of.
think do you think that that's that mountain?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind
It
of.
could be. I mean, there's a path that kind of goes right towards that.
no, I don't even know.
Yeah. So it kind of has some landmarks on it, but he has agreed to go with you.
I don't even have my phone on me.
Luke, sit down.
I want to know what that was.
It was Carl's phone.
No, it wasn't.
No, okay.
So he's decided to come with you
Oh.
to find Father Frost's workshop.
Come on, Ned. Let's roll.
What's
So
his
no-
opinion on using the rocket sled,
Mhm.
Mr. Dungeon Master?
Can we use
It's
this?
not finished. It's not safe. It's not even finished. It's never been tested. It's not even ready to go.
I don't want to hear this disrespect from you, Ned. We're using the rocket sled whether you like it or not.
It's like,
I'm not taking this disrespect from someone named Ned.
Hourglass Ned.
he turns the hourglass on that's hanging from his necklace over. He's like a Flava Flav, except it's an hourglass
I
instead of a
live.
clock. Yeah. So he turns it
And
over.
He yells, "Hourglass Ned!"
Right. In the house. I don't understand what you're saying. We're gonna have to go by axe beaks. Here
Can we
are the
get the-
axe beaks that we're gonna shake.
Can we get the axe beaks to pull the sled?
We could, but it will pointlessly slow us down because the sled's not ready.
Well, I vote for Axe Beaks because I don't want to get in the sled that's going to kill me.
It can't kill you because it's not ready.
Well, let's do the Axe Beaks. What are you waiting for?
That's how you want to live your life. Freaking dunce over there wants to live his life in the slow lane.
We're all about going fast over here.
Yeah.
This is the fast
Huh.
and the furious.
Arena comfort, Albert, because that was very rude.
Yes. Speaking of disrespect that we're not going to take,
Is it? We're not going to take it anymore.
here's your new spell book.
Does it have them all?
I think
Do
so.
I get a new spell book?
No, Luke, you don't have any spells, funny guy.
Do you want spell? You have one spell. You can cast fear.
I can, yeah.
That reminds me, Irina has bonded with Esmeralda Sword enough that she can use Crusader's Mantle as a free action now instead of having to use her action to do it.
Wow.
So yes, Hourglass Ned, you guys load up on your axe beaks. You take some. Well, you've already got cold weather clothes and all that good stuff,
I
right?
hope so.
The pauldron counts as cold weather clothing.
Right, exactly, right? Nothing warmer than a nice frost wolf pelt, covering half your body. I mean,
half of his body, you mean only his shoulder. And
well,
literally around his back, and that's it.
again, we're going by Fantasy Illustrator rules, which is like, if you're Red Sonja, you just wear a chainmail bikini, but if it's cold out, you wear like a little fur cape. You keep everything else exposed, but suddenly you're warm enough because you're wearing fur cape and fur boots.
Yeah.
So if Red Sonja can do that, Abramovich can stay warm by having a little shawl type situation going on.
I love a good shawl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she's,
Speaking of
warm
shawls.
because, she's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of shawls, Arena has people sitting on her shoulder.
Right,
He's
right.
sitting warm.
He's got
Yes.
a ton
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah.
Arena
He's
has
hanging onto my arm like a little stuffed animal that he hangs onto your arm.
Kegel was made into a pauldron on Arena.
No. He's got the cutest little like hat and mittens situation going on, and he feels great. And you guys are sharing body
I
warmth.
knitted them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before we leave, do we have the ability to purchase some Yellow Lotus tinctures from these people?
You don't need it.
Uh,
We have a third.
You do.
I would like to buy a couple, please.
They are 50 gold pieces each
I would like to buy a couple, please.
because they are incredibly rare.
You forget that
I
we
don't know.
have
Are they incredibly rare?
hundreds of worth of gold.
Right, you have a lot of gold, so you can afford them.
We have money.
Big money.
if you will.
Also,
They cost so
I want
much.
to remind the
We could sell them then, couldn't we?
I want to remind the listeners and the players as well. The other thing that happens, so you're in Hourglass Ned's workshop, right, where he's
Yes.
been studying under Father Frost, and there was an explosion, and you guys saved him from the explosion, and you guys were talking about his rocket sled, which got moved over by the explosion, and he noticed there's like this weird section of floor under the carpet that was under the rocket sled. And so you guys pushed the rocket sled kind of out of the way, and you pulled the carpet out of the way, and there was like a trap door with like these runes that cross
Secret
over
tunnel?
the gap,
Sure.
right? So it's like you would write over the gap itself,
Right.
all the way around this square trapdoor in the floor. So what did you guys do?
What does can I make sense of the runes? Or
You can make an intelligence check.
Sure.
No.
Can I make another intelligence check?
Can we give him advantage?
Wait, couldn't you?
You can roll your hero die. Somebody could give him a hero
I
die.
don't get a hero die.
I don't think it would. I don't know how. I mean,
14.
It's 13, so you get it. All right, so you, Albert gets a little closer and looks carefully at the runes.
we're going in the fire when we go.
Nice.
So it is a glyph of warding, right? That will like blow up in your face when you try to pull.
Right.
Okay, so first of all, it's locked.
Yes.
There's a lock there. Second of all, there's a glyph of warding. But you also notice that the glyph contains like non-detection magic, like so that somebody couldn't use like a locate object or divination spell to find out what is inside
Right.
on the other side of this door, like
Okay.
keep people from being able to scry it.
Okay.
So what did you guys do? Hourglass Ned is like, holy smokes!
Okay, how is this house built? Is there like an underground little walkway? Is it
Does
built
it have
straight to
glass
the
walls?
floor?
Oh no! It's built. It's built right on the foundations of Krinnleton itself.
Okay, so the other question is, I don't know enough about magic. Could we just, cut 5 feet over from it and dig our way in there?
You want to create another tunnel?
Yeah.
What if it's got...
Just not even mess with the door and make our own way over
What
there.
if it's got runes blocking it?
That's what I'm asking, Elf.
And it looks like that this is just blocking this door. So
Just
I'm
like
yeah,
pick the
yeah,
lock,
we're
tie a
gonna do
rope around the handle, stand 20 feet away.
Well, we don't want to destroy possibly what's in it. I don't know if it'll blow up
Do
everything
we
in
know?
inside.
I
Do
don't
we
know. I feel like
know
that's probably... Well, okay.
if
Here's
we-
my thought about...
If we just sort of cut through the rooms with the.
It'll probably explode if you try to cut through.
Okay.
Well, my thought about it, if potentially damaging something within, like, it depends on whether or not this is like a routine thing that he does, or if he's just like, I don't want anyone to see this ever again, and he just sets it and
What
forgets.
if it's like he like kidnaps people? I can pick a lock. It's just a lock and then the rooms are.
Yeah, the runes are separate from
Yeah.
the lock. It's locked with an ordinary lock that you could pick.
I'm still on voting of digging in our own other way.
One more quick question. Can
You
I
don't break the
use-
runes, what's the point?
Can I use like counterspell to sort of counter the runes?
Oh, that's a
Is
good
there a-
question.
Is there
a
dispel
sort of
magic in this game?
Ritual that maybe I could.
I would
use?
say you could,
Yeah.
but it's going to be a difficult
Yeah.
spell check. So
Yes.
you would take your level, your
Yep.
intelligence bonus.
Okay.
Maybe you could even use that little
Uh-huh.
magic casting rod of yours.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it'll take like five or 10 minutes, but you could try to counter spell the runes.
Should I try to unlock it first?
Nah,
No,
just
because
wait.
don't let yet. Let's get the magic off first, and then we can try to unlock it.
Okay.
Magic
Magic is always
yeah.
the first option and
Yeah.
the last
But-
resort.
But
Yeah. You said but twice.
I must warn you,
Yeah.
if you fail the check, there could be consequences.
Who's warning us?
His own sense of
Oh, okay.
this is in a book he read one time.
I've been saying that to my players all the time, just like saying, like pausing and then saying consequences. They're getting so annoyed, but I think
Yeah.
it's great.
Okay. Oh, you do.
Like, this is one of those roles you might want to get blessed by a cleric first.
Let's do that.
That
You
kind
do
of
that?
thing.
If only we had a cleric.
Whoa!
Let's do that. No, seriously.
Arr.
You just
Arr.
said something about not buying that.
That's the joke,
We
man.
want some deity.
Oh,
blessing
yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
Because this always goes well every time I've done it.
Dainthar disapproves.
Let me see what all my...
Listen.
Names are always.
I'll tell you what. Let me help you with this prayer as well. Hey, Dathar, listen.
It's
I
right. It's the
know
front
I'm an
page
elf.
of your
No,
spell
no,
book.
And
I'm
you're
looking for my character
dwarf.
sheet. It's what I was looking
But-
for.
Nigel and I are pretty good friends, and we've done a lot of really good things with the world together.
So I
And
get a plus 6.
if you could help him bless me in this,
Get my
I
plus
would
my
really
luck,
appreciate it.
right?
And I
No,
would
you don't
go
get plus your luck.
a long,
Hold on
long
a
way
second.
To helping bless me if you would do this, Dathar, please.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Does it get?
No. You get a 17, though.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you, Dathar.
Yeah, that doesn't help you out at all.
What?
The ally receives a +1 bonus to all attack rolls for 1 turn. Well, if you attack anything, you attack that door, it'll work out well.
Counterspell.
18, dude.
Yes, I agree with that statement.
At least
I
two
knew-
people have hero dice they could let
Oh,
him
sorry.
use.
What do you roll?
At least 2 people have hero dice, because I only have 2 over here.
He rolled a 17. He needs
I'm not
one
gonna hero
point.
dice that, but like if you roll bad, I'll use the then. That's what my.
Then use mine.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's true because you can only use one.
Okay.
7.
Oh, I thought that was a 1.
Yeah, well, it would have got me there.
24.
24. The ally receives a bonus to all attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, chills, skill checks, and spell checks. The bonus is equal to 1d3. 3
All right.
plus caster level, so that's 6,
Ooh.
and lasts for 1 turn.
Plus 6.
So now you're at
Alright.
+6.
Plus 11 with my plus 5 already.
Okay. Okay.
So 21.
Okay, so you dispel with no negative consequences the because I said it was a hard roll, right?
Yes, you
So
did,
that's
yeah.
a 16.
So
So yeah, you
yes.
crushed it.
Yes.
So you dispel it with no negative consequences. Irina, you're gonna pick the lock.
Yeah.
I mean, you honestly don't even really need to roll because you can just keep working on it until it gets loose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no time
Yeah,
pressure.
sure.
So you just get in there and kind of pop it open.
Dathar was awesome, by the way. That was fantastic.
Man, he needed He needed Irene to give him a good kick in the balls.
Sandbar rocks.
Okay. And you open it. Inside is a...
Kids in cages.
Yes.
It's just kids' shoes.
Yeah, there you go. Even creepier.
Yeah.
How creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the reason it's just the shoes is worse.
Yeah. In a felt-lined indentation. Indentation
Inundation?
in the floor
Yes.
is a abnormally large two-handed sword.
It's
It
an
is-
inundation because it's especially large.
Shut up.
I found a two-handed sword.
Everyone, shut up!
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm supposed to stop saying that. It's this big rune-encrusted sword made out of black iron and witchwood. Okay? And it's got these red glowing runes along the blade.
How big are we talking here?
Like another 6 inches longer than your Zweihander. It's a beefy
Is
Zweihander.
that real 6 inches or like?
Okay, now come on now. Family podcast.
It's not cold outside.
Holy
They're
cow!
real.
Holy cow, will you look at that? I've never seen such a thing before.
And you never
I wonder
look
why.
at it, look away.
I wonder why Father Christmas was Father Christmas. Father Frost. I wonder why Father Frost could have possibly been keeping it under there under a seal of non-detection.
Because he knew that me and Elf would want this sword.
I don't know. It's
Pull it out.
black
Okay.
iron.
Yeah, I mean it's made of iron, so okay.
It burns his hand.
Isn't this awesome?
As your hands smoke.
I'm great. Doing great. Thank you very much. Yes.
Are you?
Hey, look, it's bigger than yours.
You sense magic coming
He
from
falls
the.
over. He's trying to put his balls over.
You sense magic coming from the
Yeah, I think it's magic.
from the sword.
Arr, what gave it away? The red glowing runes on it.
Do you try to read the runes?
Yes.
That
Oh, there's
sounds like a
runes.
great
Yes,
way
I
to
do.
die with the way
I
the
tried to
DM
read
said
the
it.
runes. Yes.
Are they moon runes?
They
Do
are
we
not
need a
moon
moon?
runes. You would roll an intelligence check against the rune DC.
20 on the
Nat
dice.
20.
It says Sorrowthorn, all one word.
Sorrowthorn. That's a great name for a sword like this. I will treasure it always.
So
can
you're going to
see-
keep it,
We can all see
even
him.
though it's made out of iron.
We can all see him
Because
actively fighting against
I'm
the
a
weight of
dunce
it.
over here.
Oh
And I don't know
no, don't do it. He's taken umbrage to an earlier comment.
He'll take it off his dead body.
Okay. All right, what do you guys do now?
Well, apparently we take a giant magic sword. Arr, let's go.
All right.
You think we should take it with us?
I put the emphasis on wrong part.
Throw it at him.
Do you take the sword?
This is the one
Yeah.
oh, wait a second. No, wait a second. Roll a 20, sire. For 13, you gotta get it a reflex saver. You know, that thing's hitting you right in the
yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Eating you.
It cuts off my other arm.
Roll your save, Luke.
Really? Okay.
Just do it. Stop being a...
3!
Oh, nice.
No.
All right, you now have a hideous scar across your face.
Awesome. Another one.
You know, it's just the runes. They like left a mark on your face. So it just says sorrow.
It's
It
just one.
doesn't say
It's
sorrow
just
more, it
one.
just says sorrow.
It says Rutha.
Like, is that your name? No, it's
No,
not.
it's a long story.
No, I got it when I was really young. They told me it meant like peace or something.
Yeah.
Do I know what it does based off what I read?
Yes, Sorrowthorn. This massive rune-inscribed Zweihander is made of black iron and enchanted witchwood. It was forged ages ago to battle giants and the forces of chaos. It functions as a +1 Zweihander, but is +2 against giants, giant kin, and extraplanar creatures of chaos. Once per day, the wielder may cast Enlarge on himself as a free action, with a spellcasting bonus equal to their level, plus their strength or endurance bonus. Anyone wielding Sorrowthorn adds +D3 to their rolls on their crit table whenever they land a crit. And Sorrowthorn's wielder, if he has a strength score of 16 or bust, gains the benefit of the 3rd edition feat, Supreme Cleave.
Oh, so
Was this in the module or?
No, this is a part of the
magical
larger.
weapon.
This is part of the larger Rime of Winter, Wake of the Winter King campaign. The three of them know what's going on. You're the only one here who doesn't know what's going on with the sword.
We have a secret text chat that we use that we keep you out of.
Sure.
They have a whole different campaign that they're in that they found the twin of this sword in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't
Are you
remember
pandering to
another
me
is
'cause I'm whining about not having
Yeah,
a magic
no,
weapon?
it's not. It's
Is this going to make you stop whining about not having a magical weapon?
I don't know. This makes me
At least
feel bad
have
about
two.
whining about not having a magic weapon. To be honest.
Seriously.
You don't have,
You got two.
Yeah. Now you can quit whining. You'd be like, thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me have this cool sword. And we can move on. All right.
I have a question. Do I have to be holding Esmeralda's sword in order to use?
I'm going to say that to use Crusader's Mantle, no. I think, like,
Okay.
you could just grab the hilts with a free hand and just be like,
So like I can use it with my bolt.
yeah, like you could be
Okay.
using your stake launcher and just cast Crusader's Mantle on everything.
Say Crusader Mantelo.
As long as you can, like, reach the hilt, with your free hand and touch it, I think you're fine.
Okay.
Crusadus Mantelus.
Hourglass Ned is shook.
To the core.
Bullshit.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't know if we're still saying shook, but he's shook.
I mean, get with the times, old man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
What are we saying now? Woke? No, that's a different thing.
No, it's a different thing.
Well, he is shaken by this. He's like, he didn't know this was here. This looks kind of spooky, and you can tell he's like, his faith in Father Frost is like, he's like, I don't understand. He never told me anything about this. Why would this be here instead of in his workshop up north?
Well, maybe it's because he maybe foresaw some bad things happening, and this sword was sent here to protect you guys in case you needed it.
Well,
He
maybe,
didn't-
but
he
wouldn't he have
didn't-
told me? Because
maybe
I'm
he-
his trusted apprentice.
But maybe he didn't expect himself to not be present, and so he knew it was here, and he would be here to help protect you guys.
Oh,
And
that
that was what I think it's about.
Maybe you're right. That
And
makes sense.
It fights the force of chaos. It fights giants. That's what it's made for.
Right.
So,
I
I
All
just
right,
think
let's
that
get on our axe beaks and head north.
I need you to not say that like that again because that sounds bad.
You want to follow my carefully crafted map?
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
Oh my God, we're gonna die.
I don't understand. What do you
What?
mean?
No.
It's
no.
my brilliant map.
Oh my
Why don't
God.
y'all give me
We are
some
going
kind of
to die.
marching order as you guys head north?
He says in oven. He says in oven.
Well, I think we are definitely going to
Excuse
die.
me, I am a gnome. I obviously speak Elven.
Oh boy.
Why don't you give me a marching order?
Nigel, we are going to die.
I know. We are definitely going to die now. This is horrible. Look at this map. It looks like it was made by a child.
I don't even listen. I don't even speak Jordan, and I'm like,
Right?
I'm like, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
It's like
I
bad
don't know what you
situation,
just
guys.
said.
Irina looks right over it, just shakes her head. Like,
Nods
yeah,
her head
shit.
like, yeah, this is
We're
bad.
dead.
Bad situation.
Is this the gnome?
Yes, that is Hourglass Pete.
Ned.
Ned.
Hourglass Ned.
Hourglass Pete is his long lost brother.
Yeah. Not long lost. He lives in town too. That's Fluffy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I got a few animals coming with me.
Yeah, I don't know about the magic item distribution, but I'm pretty sure in the sidekick distribution, Jason is way ahead of.
He's winning your
He's
hand.
way ahead of where he ought to be. Somebody
I?
needs to adopt Hourglass Ned first of all.
Nobody wants our.
Nobody likes Hourglass Man.
I can promise you.
Nobody likes Hourglass
With
Man.
the endearing voice that I've been doing.
Endearing?
I like Hourglass.
Okay,
Man.
maybe he can become your sidekick.
There we
Yeah.
go.
No, please don't take him with us.
And you
Do not
can-
invite this person.
Wait,
to our party.
hold on.
That's super
Everybody hold
bad
on.
request.
Everybody hold on. Let's hear your Hourglass Ned voice. Can you do Old Man McGucket?
I don't know if I can.
All you gotta do is do Southern.
Oh, we're gonna run out of clothes if we don't get on more clothes.
Done and done. Here's his character sheet.
Please.
We get to have Hourglass Ned for exactly this trip. And then he mysteriously
He
vanishes
mysteriously
one night.
vanishes.
Oh man. That hardly seems customary.
Peanut butter.
I'm so sorry about your friend.
I'm gonna cast enlarge. And then
I
I'm
guess
gonna-
the marshal like,
and murder Hourglass Ned?
Oh no,
Really?
the balance on this bird is off. And he falls to his death.
All right.
I have accidentally struck your axe piece.
Accidentally.
Right in the head.
Transition.
I should just learn Find
Check
It
it more
Warrior
like two.
and then cast
Well, I mean, wait a second now. Before we all get all
2d6.
horrible about Ned, I mean, do we get have him have like a cool thing like he makes us stuff?
Total 10.
I don't know if I
Yeah, I mean, he's an artificer, right? I mean, he's some kind of gnome artificer guy.
I guess
You
I'll
get
get
cool
12
gadgets.
if that's his
Yeah.
He can make a cool gadget that sits on my shoulder and launches like balloons.
Or launches him.
Or
missiles.
He'll launch him exactly one
or
time.
bombs. Or bombs. Bombs would be good too. Bombs are good too.
Bombs would be good
Bombs are
too.
good too. You can launch bombs.
I think the more important priority is getting him to fix up the rocket cylinder, right?
I'm okay
I
with
think that's a
including
high
him.
priority.
Ned, we want you to come with us, but
We need that rocket sled.
There is an expectation that you will deliver us a rocket
Listen,
cylinder.
I'm okay with including him very conservatively moving forward.
Yes.
Ned, we really
Silence,
like
you don't get to role play. That's
We like having you around, Ned, but we're really going to need you to work on that sled like pronto, like yesterday.
Why are
the
you
sled.
coming with us again?
Because I like peanut butter!
And also, please stop speaking.
I don't feel like that's an appropriate answer for this situation.
he's the only one who knows the way through these mountains.
Yeah.
To get to,
That's right. I forgot the map.
I'm your
Oh,
guide.
yeah, the map.
That's right.
I'm your
Everybody's
guide.
We need a guide because we don't have a map.
Okay,
Because I like peanut butter!
It's
Irina-
literally the only phrase he knows.
Irina is riding up near Abramovich, right?
Okay.
And Irina's like, why is it? I already got it. Why is this guy coming with us even? And Abramovich says, I do not know. He's very annoying. He's like a curse. I hope he falls off mountain.
Me too.
And
We have so much in
We're
common.
good friends.
All of
suddenly,
a sudden, the Brunswick sounded like Ivan.
out of the snow come two giant white-furred serpents.
We pushed his.
Everybody
axe
roll
into
for
him.
initiative.
Roll for initiative! Gimbo North the Gnome here. While the lads set up for combat, here's a quick reminder. You can help spread the infamy of mighty deeds by rating us and writing us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever platform you use to listen to the podcast. All those who do will gain 1 point of permanent luck and the possible favor of Sezrican the Man. Enough talk! To battle!
We push his axe beak into him. Surprise!
Just cast in large, punch, hourglass Ned.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
I haven't rolled. Sorry. I have +2. I got an 8 with my mod, so that is
Actually,
a 10, unless
Oh my god.
I got a 10. I got a nice round 10.
Things are
What'd
huge.
you roll?
60.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I rolled a
I wasn't expecting that.
I got an 11.
so they're ambush predators, so they wait until you guys were coming by and then they pop out.
Look what
They don't have these insect legs. They are, I don't have, for
Are they
once, I
just
don't have the
flying?
minis. They're snakes. I mean, they're
Oh,
just.
they're snakes.
Yeah, they're slithering along the ground. They don't have those legs. I got an 8.
Yeah, you're last.
Okay.
Let's go first.
Wow.
That
This
is
has
right.
literally
You get to
only
go
happened
first.
once
Break
before.
through.
I'm so excited.
Literally once in this entire podcast.
Are these creatures of the ice plane?
No, unfortunately, they are
Creatures
not.
of the ice plane.
They are not creatures
Hey,
of
that's
chaos.
complete-
Now, look what I have to do now, Jason. They're not summoned. They're not vampires. They're not creatures of chaos.
Are you
Okay.
sure they're not
Are
vampires?
they?
Sure they're not
Are-
vampires?
Aren't
I'm
they
sh-
creatures of darkness?
They are not any
Are
of
they
those
giants?
things. They're not giants.
They're just,
Hold on,
they're
hold
just
on.
monsters? Is that what you're saying?
They're not giant kin.
Are they giant kids?
Whoa,
giants?
whoa! They
Or
are definitely.
Are they extraplanar creatures or creatures?
Look at the
of
size of those things. Those are giant serpents.
You didn't say they were giant serpents.
They are giant furred serpents, but they're not giants.
Okay.
Sully, you're up
Seems
first.
like a
What do you do as
distinction
these
without
things
the
come? So they like hide it. They hide in the snow, right?
Yes.
And they kind of burrow down a little bit. But then when they come out to strike, they're so big. You know, it's kind of like an explosion of
How
snow.
big are they?
They're like 30 feet long
Really big.
and big enough around to swallow somebody whole, hypothetically. So they come bursting out of the snow and, you know, towards you guys.
How's it go?
How's it go? Okay, gotcha.
Are those recorded or is that just natural?
I'm just pulling that.
Right out of
I've
your
been
mouth.
practicing that all week, and I'm
shows.
glad I got to deliver on it.
We're gonna make a ringtone out of that for our
Also,
listeners.
also for the
Test
listeners, I'm doing the arms from that
Yeah.
the inflatable guy that's out in front of a car dealership. You know,
Arm inflatable, or what is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Inflatable arm flailing tube man.
yeah, those tube
Okay.
guys. I'm doing those arms. Those are the snakes attacking, and Michael is sending a text to
So I
decide.
thought I printed it off. I was going to cast Scorching Ray, but I haven't printed it off yet.
Oh, I was trying to remember to ask you to send. I was going to print. I printed
Yeah.
Jason's. All right, so you're going to cast Scorching Ray.
I'm going to try.
All right.
You mean you're gonna cast Scorching Ray?
I'm going to try my best.
You're going to.
I'm going to try my best.
You're not.
A natural one.
You're not going to.
You're going to get corruption.
Uh-oh.
Let's see it.
Hey, wait. Oh yeah, you get the corruption anyway.
He might.
I'm really hoping for tentacle line here. That's my vote.
So I rolled a natural 1,
Right. So then you roll.
a D8.
This is
Okay, wait. Lost failure works. Roll 1d6 modified by luck.
Right. So do you have a positive luck modifier?
I do, so it's a 4.
This is
No.
rummy.
Other way around.
I think you want it lower. Look at it.
It says modified by luck.
I know, but look at the table. Do you want low or high?
I want high.
Oh, well then, yeah, it's a
I
4.
want high.
Okay.
No, d6 modified by luck. So 4, and 4 is just a misfire. So
Okay.
no corruption.
Does it have a misfire table included in the spell?
Yes, unfortunately.
Roll that misfire!
Misfire, roll a d4. I rolled a 3, and the 3 says caster lights the nearest ally on fire briefly for 1d4 damage.
Jason, that's you. Oh, 1d4.
1d.
2.
Jason, you take 2 unexpected fire damage.
The laser shoots beside you and it singes your beard a little bit.
Oh no, not his precious beard.
Arr! What you doing there?
I was trying to get your attention. Look, monster!
Yeah, no, I can see it. You could have just yelled.
Monster!
Carl, you're up.
Okay.
I finally get to go first, and my result
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
It's burning me!
You're going in the fire pit.
I'm gonna cast Crusader's Mantle,
Okay.
and then I'm going to.
Remember
I'm
that
gonna
your
try and shoot it.
your stake launcher doesn't go very far, so I'm gonna say you're at -2 unless you get closer.
Oh, I can get closer.
Yeah, that's no problem. Okay.
Like right here.
Yeah. Do you want to send Kegel ahead so that next round? Yeah, he can like jump off and run up there. You know, because he has to be adjacent to something to give you that bonus. He can't do it this round, but he could like run up there for next round.
No, but I can send him.
You send him next
I can
round.
send him next round.
Okay. Oof.
That's a 5. I only get a +3, so that's only 8.
Okay. You miss. Update our difficulty. This area is a little bit more difficult. Jason,
Yes.
you're up.
Am I?
You are.
Wait.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna try and cast a spell.
Okay. I'm going to start automatically pausing the podcast every time I say, Jason, it's your turn.
Fine, do that.
Why?
If it makes you feel better. 21.
What did you cast?
Paralysis. My favorite spell because really that's about all I got.
Yeah.
21. The cleric designates one creature within 30.
You could move this way first, and then you'd be fine.
Okay. And paralyzes it. with a word.
Paralyzes.
Yeah, that's the one. If the creature is 2 hit dice or less,
No, I'm not.
okay, it is automatically. If 3 or more, it receives a will save to resist.
What was the DC?
21.
I failed.
Okay, so 1d8 plus caster level rounds for 8 rounds.
You're a liar.
I rolled a 5 plus 3, sucks to be him.
It does, in fact, suck
Here,
to be him.
yeah, I'll keep it right here.
Okay.
So 8 rounds. That one's done.
Paralyzed. All right.
And then we.
Luke, you're up.
I moved my guys up because we're going to go over there and murder him slowly.
All
Well,
right.
you already moved before you cast the spell.
I'm gonna get up as far as I can, and I'm gonna do my new enlarge ability. Give that a whirl.
Okay.
That's a free action. Can I get all the way up and attack?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You can get all the way up, but you can't attack.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's his movement.
No, he's not touching it yet. He's like, he's
What
still
if
got
he
like
is
5 feet to
enlarged?
go.
Yeah, what if he uses an arm?
I don't know. Does it say in there that it increases your speed? What'd you get?
Target increases in size by 25%, so I get a +1 to attack damage and AC due to greater size and strength.
Okay. So you can't attack
It is
this round.
6 inches longer than my previous one.
It does not have reach. My turn.
My disappointment is
I see your enlarged size, and I decide to eat you. And I miss.
So you mentioned that it could hypothetically swallow a person. About how much room for error would there be in that calculation? Per se?
How much did you grow by?
By a number.
25%.
I mean, how much would you say that?
How much did you grow by?
25%.
Oh yeah, you're too big to swallow whole now.
Okay, excellent.
Yes. So Jason, let me see the paralysis spell.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Suppose.
The jig is up.
Okay, hypothetically speaking, suppose you paralyzed a beholder, right? Would it still be able to use its eye beams?
Ooh,
I
good
would.
question.
Probably.
I would think not.
Yeah, I would definitely think not. It's like a paralyzation of the nervous system, like the eye.
Like my question is for you then
What causes
is
gravity?
if you're
Well, that's true.
prone.
Well, the thing is that at least in 5e, like beholders' brains are like so completely different than how.
Well,
humans
I'm just saying
think.
hypothetically. It says here the paralyzed creature is unable to move or take any physical action.
Right, so
That's-
what causes the ID?
Right.
Well,
Like that's the thing
even
too.
like-
Because theoretically, if you're prone, what's to stop you from using magic?
Yeah.
You don't have to be standing up to use magic.
Well,
Right.
here's my thought. Like,
So you're saying it should be able to use magic.
So what I'm saying
hold
is,
on.
if you're saying it should, then every time he's prone, he should be able to cast a spell, and every time he's prone,
Did I
he
ever
should be
say
able
you
to
couldn't cast a spell when you
No,
were?
but he's just setting the rules. for
That's my
future.
example, though.
Yeah.
But I will say this: he cast paralysis on that wizard that I was in the middle of a battle with.
And he kept
And
casting.
he kept casting.
Right.
So that's already set in.
Yeah, but technically it was already going
Well,
on
my
him.
thought about
Yeah, that's
paralysis
true.
is
I
it
was
says
just
any
mind at
physical
that point.
action.
I don't
would,
think it was
like,
actually
what's the difference
passing,
between
right.
a synapse firing causing a eye beam to fire and a synapse firing causing a
There are
muscle
no
to fire?
there are no synapses in the game.
But you still breathe if you're paralyzed because you don't suffocate that. So that's
Well,
a
true.
rule set.
I'll tell you, we're going to split the difference. I'm going to roll another save,
Yeah.
and if I succeed, I get to use my eye beams while I'm paralyzed. How's that sound?
These things have eye beams.
They do. I got a 15. What was my difficulty?
21.
21.
Yeah.
And it was will
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now they just happen to have a +6. Oh,
plus. I have a +8 fortitude save. I want you to know.
That'll help you out with diddly and squat.
wait. You can just
All right.
say that they have legendary resistance. It works every time.
5 more show up. Okay, Sully.
Yep. What is the I'm gonna move up with my sword. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm a little depressed about this. And it is 30. I've already measured it. Is there?
You get a bonus to
advantage?
attack. Yeah, it's an easy attack.
Okay. With sword is +3 unless they're vampires. 9 on the dice. Nope.
I'm gonna start doing that every time.
You said +3.
Unless they're giants,
Six,
giants,
seven,
or exploiter creatures.
You
with
said 9
chaos.
on the dice.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry.
yeah, we do that a lot in
I
this
meant
party. We
nine
say
on
on
the
the die when we
I'm
mean
sorry,
yeah,
nine on the
total.
roll.
That's fine. All right, Carl, you're back up,
Okay, I'm just gonna move with him.
right? Okay, so roll his attack first.
10. I
What-
don't know what his bonuses are. I don't think I.
I think he has a +2.
Seemed
Yeah.
like it was a +2 or a
He was
+3. I
a
thought you
+2.
wrote it down.
He has a +2 to attack, but he doesn't do damage. He just does the distraction.
Right.
So,
So the room DC is 14,
Yeah.
so he doesn't help this round.
um,
What are you attacking with?
Okay.
I'm just gonna attack.
Is your sword?
No, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
really close for that.
That's fine.
Nope.
Nope.
4, 5, 6, 7. No.
You
Jason.
just get Irina a shotgun, so she can just run in there and blast them.
We have a dude who can make those. I'm just saying.
Rocket
I will
sled
run up
gun.
to the one that's paralyzed.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Move me up there, and I will strike it dead
Mm-hmm.
with my 10 on the die. Plus, it's 11, so
Yeah.
all I need
You
is...
get it.
I think I have at least a +1.
Yeah, I'm very sure you do.
I thought you had like a +2.
No, I can't even find my character sheet, so it doesn't matter. Nope, don't know where it is. Alright, so yeah, I think I have at least a strength of 1. Oh, here it is. You guys are hiding it on me.
Yep, that's what
+1, so yeah, I hit. I do 1d8. Oh, okay, let's move that down to 7. 1d8 plus 1 plus, what is your Crusader's Mantle?
Oh, you're too far away.
Oh, I have to be in the...
30 feet.
Is
It's
it
a
just
D4
when you
damage,
cast
right?
it, or always?
You have to be in 30 feet for it to...
Okay.
But it's a D4 rating, right?
2!
2 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
2 points of damage, sir. With my mighty Warhammer.
Okay. Who's next?
I
Lucas is next.
am. Okay. Now that I'm in melee range, I'm going to try and use my mighty deed to like kind of stab it in the eye, either disable its alleged eye beams or to just.
Okay.
You
You
know,
got that list of mighty deeds I gave you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's one of them.
I know. I'm just saying. It tells you right on there what it'll do.
5 on the mighty deed, but I did roll a 4. Okay, so I've got 5 plus 5. That's 10 plus 4 is 14.
14 is the room DC.
Oh, actually, I got a 15 because I'm enlarged. Now my damage is going to be 2, which is 7, which is
1d4.
10. I know.
Okay, sorry.
Don't be rude, Luke.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got so much damage to calculate now.
Right.
7,
Algebra here coming into effect.
14 damage.
Holy! Okay.
Oh, and he's,
2
blinded.
more show up. Yeah, what's it say for a 5 result under blinded?
You were worried about my paralysis? This dude's like doing 50 damage.
It's right there. It's the picture of the guy being blinded.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Blinding attack, 5. Opponent is completely blinded for 1d4 rounds. He flails about with wild attack, suffering a -8 penalty to attack rolls and can move only in a random direction at half speed. Take that, Mr. Dungeon Master.
For 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
He's at -8. Is that what it
Yeah.
said?
Yeah, and he's completely blind, so it's not like he'd be knowing where to attack either.
Everybody at the table is looking at me like, "What you gonna do now, Judge?" All right.
Are we
blind.
perhaps playing a baby RPG? Are we playing Tales of
I
the
think that we're
Equestria
just
right
getting,
now?
I think that we're just getting very strong.
You guys are getting good at this. Yeah. All right. All right. It takes an attack against you at -8,
That's me.
but it rolls a 20, so you can go home to your home
Go home to your home?
and cry your tears.
Is that the best you got? Go home to your home?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I hate this frickin' campaign.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
While inside the serpent's belly. Okay.
Now, the
Hold
question,
on, what?
the
On a
question
successful
is,
bite.
Hold on.
Well, I thought it was going to be I swallow you on a crit. I don't. I swallow you anytime I hit. So first of
You can't
all,
roll him anyway. He's too big.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
that's right.
As you said.
that's fine. I'm just going to crit you then.
Okay.
Um,
That's fine. I
How
have
did
15.
they
so you
swallow?
take.
I do have an 18 armor class.
He won't do it. You're good.
You take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Pretty good.
That's not bad. I've survived much worse.
he's trying to keep up with you.
Mm-hmm.
I have 6 hit die. I am other. I roll a d12 on the monster crit table. Come on. Lose an arm.
He only got one of them.
Hold
I know.
on.
Ooh, I got a 9.
Great.
Strike to helm. If no helmet, you do have a helm. Jason was trying to draw it, remember?
Yeah.
If no helmet, this inflicts a plus d8 damage and forces a fort save. Really? So because you have a helmet, you have no negative effect
Thank you,
from
man.
strike to the
I told you
helmet.
you had to have the helmet.
Thank you. Ha ha. Take that, Mr. Dungeon Master.
Go home to your home, Dungeon Master.
Yeah, go home to your home, Dungeon Master.
All right, there you go.
Thank you very
Ain't
much.
you good for your home?
You already got one. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Joseph Goodman.
Joseph Goodman, you're nothing compared to Michael Curtis.
Mr.
Okay.
Goodman, I really enjoy your adventure so far.
All
It's been a lot of fun.
Speaking of which, Sully, you're
You're
up.
better than that. We only bow down to Michael Curtis. at
S
this table.
word. 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't think
I mean,
1 point.
but
I'm
I
not
mean,
saying you have a die.
what did we
already.
say? The attacks on them are easy because he's paralyzed? Is that
Yeah.
what you said? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Jason.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Carl.
Oh, sorry, Carl. I should have said who's next. Sorry.
We're going to try killing people.
Come on, Kegel.
Come
Does he
on.
get a negative? What do I get for
Yeah, does he get a bonus
nine?
since he's blinded?
Does it say it in your nasty description? No. I'm flailing around.
He didn't get it.
Okay, he didn't quite get it. Okay.
I'm going to attack with my stake launcher again.
Okay.
Stick, launch up.
Yay! I hit him.
That's a prime stake right
16,
there.
19. Oh, it's a 19!
Oh!
Yay!
Paralyzation, baby!
Oh no, it's
Does anyone
20.
Oh yeah. Yours is the 20 or above. He gets
20
the smite. Remember?
Any 20? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
20.
A mod
Oh,
20 or better.
It has to be 20, not max.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't have to
Exactly.
be max.
Modified.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do is D10.
Yeah. Stake launcher's a D10.
D2. 6 plus a D4. Cinnamon 8. So 8.
Okay. Who's next?
Wow.
Jason.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Nigel. He's gonna go ahead and do. Not even close.
What was he doing? Swinging his mace?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the-
Who's next?
It's me.
I am.
I know
and
that
I'm
would've been
going
nice.
to blinding attack.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he's.
He got
Yeah, I
two
mean,
of
he's
them.
already blinded. Let's see what my.
Why don't you
other
trip
options
him
are,
up some?
actually. Pushback.
Put him
trip.
prone.
Oh, could I trip it?
Can't trip a serpent.
Whoa, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Precision?
There's some on this side too.
Oh, yeah, there are.
This is what you're supposed to be doing when it's not your turn, Luke.
Excuse me.
I think he actually does.
Yeah, it's interesting. Dramatic combat enemies fires for evaluating morale checks.
I feel like I should have.
Time's up. Just roll your attack.
What? How can a time be up? That's not fair.
I'm the DM. That's how it works.
Fine. Then I'll do another blinding attack. I want to permanently blind this thing. For no
Okay.
reason.
Forever.
It's gonna be great.
Do it.
It's only
Okay,
blinded for 2 rounds.
2.
So.
I got a 2. That's not a 1, so I have a chance.
Okay.
I got a 4 and a 4. Okay. I'm a plus 4. Okay, plus 4. Plus 5. Plus 6. Or I mean, okay, sorry. Plus 6. Plus 4. That's 10. 12. Yeah, I got a 12.
You need 2 more.
Is
need
it
a 14.
easy because he's blinded or something?
No, doesn't say that on your nasty sheet.
You can
of-
always use your hero die.
Yeah, you want to use your hero die?
No.
I mean,
He's blinded. I mean, it's not like he's gonna hit me again or anything.
He's only blinded for 2 rounds.
Okay. Well, I mean, I did get my cure. Oh, do I have to hit to get my?
Yep,
My
you have to hit to get the deed.
Eh.
Okay. Now it's my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Say what now?
We can do a hero die to damage. can't we?
Yes, you can.
We can do it to damage?
I rolled a
Yes.
2 and I still got a 12. I'm very
You
happy.
said that a long time ago.
Oh, I'm-
Yes.
You were sitting right there.
I
Sure
cannot
of it.
guarantee that.
All right, how many rounds do I have left here? 5, 3,
6.
2?
6.
2 it is.
6.
15.
Minus
No.
8.
Minus
Oh,
8.
minus 8. Yeah.
I have AC 18.
Okay, all right.
So,
Yeah.
All right.
You're rolling a 20 to hit him or not.
Sully,
Yeah.
your turn.
Okay, 14 on the dice. 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. This one's still looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, I wonder why.
This one is not looking so healthy. In fact, he's looking incredibly unhealthy.
Yes.
Carl.
Finish it off, Carl.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him. Oh, let's try and
Yeah,
see
dude,
what
how about-
Eagle can do.
I don't know, man. Maybe go over in there and fight that one. Let me finish
Okay,
the one
go.
because I'm not gonna make it to the other one if you kill this one. But if you, because you've got the range, you know what I'm saying? Because like if you just go over there and go,
I mean, and let you take all the glory.
I'm just saying it's more
Luke, just let-
efficient. But whatever.
I mean,
Okay.
He's,
why not?
Well, I mean,
he's
just
stealing
go-
your thunder, is I think is what he's trying to say.
Fast speaker too. He was-
13.
You don't go. I can
So, Eagle did
he's
not.
stealing my
last
thunder,
round.
too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
You mean your
Well,
crossbow? Crossbow?
15?
Yep. Yep.
15 hits.
Yay!
You're probably gonna kill it.
4 plus 8 plus 1 is 5. How many does it have left?
No, that you don't have to use that. You killed it without it. You killed it without it. Hold on to your hero die.
I would like to remove its head.
Okay. Can't do that during combat.
Why not?
Well, it takes a long time. It's got to
So
be
in other words,
thick
he's saying
neck.
he's not doing anything else with this one. He's just going to stay over there.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna fiddle with its body.
Okay. Who's next?
I think it's me. I'm going to try and slam hammer it again. And I am going to miss by 1 this time, I think.
I'm sorry.
Oh, do I even want to do the... It's only 2 damage, though.
I know.
Is it going to be worth it? It'd be only 3 damage.
How many rounds have you got to wear me down?
I got another, this would be 5, so you have 5 more rounds. Yeah, no, I guess I'll take the loss.
Who's next?
Looks like I'm doing some base to gamer walking now.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that walk.
Double move.
Watch him strut.
You're technically flying.
Right.
Or on the axe feet.
I think you had to jump off of them to fight off of them. No, they're like hostages.
Oh
They
yeah,
run.
they were flying.
No. I think you had to jump off of them to fight. But.
Yeah.
Okay, so you run over there. Who's next? Me?
Yep.
Okay, who's next?
Me.
Sully?
Beast.
You hear this one crying for help to its pack.
see
No,
it.
not crying sorrow, like.
Yeah, please. Add like 5 to
And
this
it like
fight.
echoes. It echoes through the mountains.
You also see tears coming out of its eyes,
A
like,
little bit.
I just want to eye me one time.
I need a.
Also, I just finished The Last of Us 2, and to add to the empathy factor, every time you kill a random guard, one of the other guards is like, Anthony, no! Like, they all have individual names, and so as you're killing them off, it's like, oh, I just killed Terry. Yeah.
Oh well.
Not that it would bother you, but
I'm about to
people,
say, I'd
people
be-
who have human feelings, it kind of
Oh,
adds to
okay.
Real gamers don't have empathy.
Oh.
the... Yeah. Who's next?
Me, I
I-
need a. I can cheat right now and tell you I didn't roll, but I need a fumble dice.
Oh, boy.
Fumble chart.
Your fumble charge? Who did I hand it to? Where is it? I just
don't know.
had it.
I thought I had one.
Ah, here you go.
Fumble charge.
Watch yourself, Jason. You already got almost burnt. Now what's going to happen to you?
Almost. I took 2 points of damage.
Yeah, you did get
The
a little...
only thing I've been damaged by in this fight is my ally.
That's super fair. That's
Never happen
hilarious.
again.
Yeah.
I know.
D12 is what it says on here. Fumble die D12.
And a 10. Of course it's
You
10.
should have maintained your armor. The joints of your armor, which I don't have any joints of, seize up, freezing you in place. You cannot move or make an attack for 1d3 rounds. Unarmored characters are unaffected.
No, you're unaffected. You don't have armor
I
on.
have mithril.
He does
Oh,
have
right.
armor on. He's got
I
missile
don't have joints though.
chainmail.
2 rounds. It's like,
It's like
All right.
chain.
Yes. Should have
He's
maintained your armor.
It's not like a chain necklace, a mithril chain necklace.
It's like,
You, can't
oh,
move.
my neck.
What now? Carl?
Oh, it's me.
It is you.
All right, I'll help.
Oh, you're going to help?
I'm just gonna move over there.
Okay. Jason.
Da-da-da-da-da. That actually, I might have to use a hero die for that one.
We don't know what you're doing. We don't know if you're attacking, he's passing a
He doesn't
spell.
feel the need
he
to
was
do that.
attacking,
Yeah.
but he rolled too low.
Yeah. You say that. At the beginning of your round, you say what you're doing.
That'd be ridiculous.
I say what I'm doing when I do it. And then sometimes I don't say it because it's
He
fun.
doesn't need your disapproval.
That's right. I already have Danthars. I don't need yours
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
full up on dates.
So I had to roll my hero die to hit because I couldn't roll over a 10. So I'm doing 9 points of damage to it.
Okay.
9 points of damage. 9!
All right.
I don't want to get that up.
Who's next?
Luke.
I am. Can I get in a melee range this turn?
Sure.
Yay. Okay.
All right, murderer.
Clickety clackety, blinding attack. Go.
Blinding attackity.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna do inspiring attack thing.
Okay.
Rallying maneuvers. I want to give this a try. I
Okay.
haven't really read it, but I just want to see what it does.
They give us bonuses, I think.
18. Okay. Oh, I got a 5 on my hero die.
Nice.
Okay.
D die. Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Sorry. Where's my D4? Okay. So I'm assuming without my mods, an 18 hits. I got a 2 plus 4 for a total of 6 plus 5 for a total of
11.
11, of course. And then plus the radiant damage, which is a 2, so that's a 13. That's 13 damage.
Okay.
Does that kill it?
No.
If not, I'm gonna spend my hero die. Actually,
Well, let's find out what the deed does first.
Well, the deed
I don't think it's going to matter.
gives everyone a +1 bonus to morale checks for the rest of the round. But if I kill someone or critical hit someone, you receive a +1 attack bonus for the next round. But since there are no more enemies, I guess I shouldn't waste my hero die. So, and it's already paralyzed. So
It's badly hurt, but it's about to become unparalyzed.
In 4 more
Sully.
4
rounds.
rounds of 13 damage a round. So
Sully.
He's done.
He's done.
Oh, you're trying to get your armor
Yeah.
unstuck. So
Yeah.
you brought back the sun sword
Yes, I did.
for this mighty strike, and 2 of the buckles in the back of the armor somehow got linked into each other, and now you can't straighten up, and you're stumbling around the battlefield. Carl,
That's what you want to believe, yes.
what do you want to believe? You give us the descriptive
You're good,
text.
you're good, that's good.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Carl's going to take the glory again.
I'm
again.
gonna miss.
Carl misses.
Okay, here we go. I'm going for it. Over a 10. No.
Yeah, I'm actually going to get unparalyzed and get my one eye beam off.
You are at this point. I am not hitting anything.
Luke.
Yeah.
blinding attack. Yeah. I rolled a 4. I got a 1 on my hero die.
You missed.
Wait, hold on your horse.
Yeah, he's got like 12
Hold
plus 50.
Actually, okay, listen. That's a 5. I got an 11.
And 11 hits.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Oh!
I am about to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
with all the pluses
Oh, yeah.
he has, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He has to roll like
So-
a 1 to miss.
Pretty much. Okay.
Why are you guys ganging up on me? Why are you guys bullying me tonight? I don't understand.
I'm so sorry.
What did I do?
for bullying you. We're so mean to you all the time. Okay, so I dealt 10 damage.
I had 8.
And I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2 on my damage and a 1 on my mighty deeds. So
All right, you guys have killed the furred serpent of the pass of Dugan's Pass.
That came out of Dugan's hole.
You get 2 experience points.
yay.
And
How many are we at?
129?
100 and...
We should be at 119.
Yeah, 119.
Oh, sorry, 119. It does say 119 on there.
150 or so, maybe?
all right, so
Sounds
you
good to
guys
me.
go further north. You turn right, and you go up the pass a little further. So, what you guys would have found out in town is that this is a legitimate pass through the mountains, basically to the other side, to the bitter north, right? And but people only take it like in the warmer months. In the winter, nobody tries to make it over the pass, right? So it should be about ready to open up, except that winter for some reason hasn't ended, and so, But
I think our friend Hourglass Ned has a solution to this problem.
what's that?
Rocket
I think
sled.
we all know what the solution to that problem is. It starts with rocket and ends with cylinder.
Yeah. So you guys go along, and there are like markers and stuff, kind of, there's kind of a path. There's
That's weird. Those markers weren't on the map.
Yeah. Really wouldn't
there,
be useful.
there are a couple spots, where there's like a ravine and there's like a bridge over it and
Literally
stuff.
the dash mark.
Yes, each dash mark is a bridge, or there's giant dash marks on the ground.
Yeah, they're giant.
Yeah.
Just
Wow,
like
this is completely accurate.
They're mostly
Like,
covered up in
actually,
stuff. This is
this
super
is-
You
accurate.
heard a thump.
Pretty good.
What's Jason's knee?
Yeah. But then you guys leave the main path there,
Yes.
where Ned's
right.
map shows it cutting to the right.
Right.
That's not the normal path. You guys are gonna have to camp for the night. It's getting dark and
Oh,
cold.
good.
It's dark and cold.
You guys
Can
camp
we
for
get
the night?
Hourglass Ned to build us an igloo hourglass?
Our
Yeah.
Ned is the one who.
Can we get a mini gnome
He does
chrome
the first
dome?
round of.
Well, I'm a pretty resourceful little cuss. I can certainly try. Michael, why don't you roll me a d20 against
I'm
a
sorry,
hard
who?
check? Michael,
Who's that?
roll me a hard check there and see if I can build y'all a shelter.
I rolled a 16 in the dice.
It's not good enough. I can't build y'all a shelter in
Does
these
he have
conditions.
pluses?
Yeah, he's got like a +1.
It's a 17.
Then he gets it.
Look, I figured out how to build y'all a shelter in these conditions.
That's crazy. 1 sentence ago, you didn't know.
Well,
I'm glad you figured it
I found
out,
some
though.
ice.
Thank you.
I found some ice. I found some loose snow. It's gonna be perfect for building a igloo.
Wherever did you find that snow?
And then you guys like crawl into the igloo. There's like a bearskin rug and a fireplace.
It's like the frozen hotels in like Antarctica.
Yeah.
yeah.
You get in
Super
there.
nice.
Oh yeah, there's like a plate of food. There's a mint on your pillow.
There's literally an ice chandelier hanging down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with
he
the-
just like
It's
digs
like
out of the ground and then he goes into like a
15
Morton Canyon's magnificent mansion under there.
Pretty much.
Listen, as long as he doesn't talk, I'm fine with keeping him. Yeah.
I have my uses. Okay, so you guys pass the night.
Yes.
You get up the next morning.
Okay.
It's still cold. The aurora is still out there. If anybody was out at night.
The
You
freaks come out of it now.
Do we recover any hit points?
you do recover 3 hit points because you're 3rd level.
Do we recover spells that we lost, like Scorching Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
we only recovered 3 hit points? Oh.
Yeah, you only took 25, right?
Yeah, only 25.
You only took 11. That maybe put you down to like 400.
Do you want to ask the
hit
healer to heal you before you go to sleep?
Don't be ridiculous. We don't have a healer.
points. That is
But
right.
bum.
Yeah. What?
That is right.
He's just being rude to everybody.
No,
today.
that's correct.
That's a very accurate.
That is a
statement.
very accurate statement. From the guy that actually does the healing, he made a very accurate statement.
True to
So
form.
He's
The
not
next
an
morning-
NPC. I can't heal him.
the next morning, you guys come out and like during the night, you hear like the howls of the wolves, right, in the mountains and stuff, and weird growls
We're
and
like,
sounds.
as we drink our hot cocoa.
Right? Yeah. You're like, oh, that
That's
sounds
so
scary.
scary.
I'm glad we're safe in this igloo. And then the next morning, you guys come out. The sun is starting to come up over the mountains, and you guys get on your axe beaks and you leave the camp behind. And we'll find out what happens next time on Mighty Deeds. Mighty Deeds is a production of the Murfreesboro Murder Hobo Old School Gaming Association. We're playing dungeon crawl classics from Goodman Games, set in Fritz Leiber's World of Nawa. Original music is provided by yours truly and by Joey Hodge. You can check out more of his music at joeyhodge.com. Thanks for listening, and join us next time for more Mighty Deeds.